this shit is called. This shit's called Should a Murderer with Mental Health Issues Be Executed? Should a murderer with mental health issues be executed? Let's see, bro. Let's go ahead and jump into it, bro.
More humane to kill the person.
We brought together 12 strangers.
12 of them.
We give them a case that's based on a real trial to see if they will be able to come to the same verdict as the original
How do I join the Discord? All
death
the links are
penalty,
dead?
or life sentence. Will they be able to decide unanimously on the verdict?
Badinator28 donated $5. Yo Dante, it's the lizard kid when you go pay comedy night, and can you check out a YouTube channel called Broadine? They hella funny. Love you, man. Keep up her work.
It's the lizard. Yo, this guy literally watches the streams with his lizards, and his lizards just be sitting there like... I've never seen something like that, bro. I never seen something like that.
Hello, jury.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm Itoki, and I will be leading you on this case today. As the jurors, it is your duty to talk amongst yourselves, discuss, deliberate in order to come to a unanimous decision. Are you ready?
Yes.
The defendant has been found guilty of a double homicide committed in the parking lot outside his victim's place of work.
Ooh.
Victim number 1 was leaving work when the defendant shot him in the back of the head with a .38 caliber pistol, killing him instantly. The defendant then left the scene only to return soon after to kill victim number 2, who was heard screaming after discovering victim number 1's dead body. Now, it is your duty to come together, use your moral compass and intellect to come to a unanimous verdict. Death sentence?
So he left and then came back after hearing someone scream. Why are they smiling? Cause it's like a game. They're not really killing nobody. Like
Donated $5
not really about to
to
execute.
catch a cheater.
They're not really about to execute somebody. Yo, thanks for the dono.
Or life sentence. Your time starts now.
As of now, who wants to do life sentence? Raise your hand.
With the information given, I feel like life sentence is the best.
This person's getting
Life sentence, right? Life sentence. This don't even got nothing to do with his. We didn't even get to his mental shit yet, and I guess he's gonna go to that like halfway through their discussion. But just, I think life is fine. Like life is fine. You don't need to put him to death. I mean, he out here killing people, but like I think probably a life sentence. That seems reasonable. But I'm pretty sure he's about to come back with some facts that might make us sway our opinion. Or keep it the same.
punished regardless. Like, that's not up for debate. They are gonna get punished.
I think it should be more life sentence because it sounds like he planned it out, shoot the first victim in the back, he waited for the second victim, so he should spend his life in prison thinking about what he'd done, because I feel like death sentence is kind of like the quick escape. What do you guys think?
I'm going.
Even though as Leah brought up, well, yeah, no, fucking death sentences, they don't even get fucking done for like years, 25 years, so we're basically the same.
Based off of the information I was given, there was no information like, oh, it was the mom. It was
Yo, that's the fucking. He was from the other thing. I forgot which one it was. I remember that nigga though.
Maybe like it was a brother. Like none of that was ever mentioned.
Period.
And if it was mentioned, then maybe I'd change my mind.
What these two people that he killed like threatened him, or like he felt like his life was at stake. Like we don't know who these two people were.
I think an example.
My nigga, no. They said he shot somebody in the back of the head. When you shoot somebody in the back of the head, that's no longer like self-defense. If somebody is walking away from you, that's no longer self-defense.
Well, it said the second person screamed.
Like he
you know, like, so it
came
was
back
like,
because there was a witness. So he came back to murder his witness.
If he only killed the one person, though, would you say life sentence? And just because he killed the second, is it death penalty? Is that what the thing is?
I think that second murder is what really put it at the top.
I still want to understand the reasoning why he did this. Because it's for us as society to
Facts.
understand, to know, like, why would you even choose to do this to someone?
Like, what if, like, they weren't in the right mental state? What if they were,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I said
drunk or
earlier.
high?
I
Or
don't think-
what if they're mentally incapable?
You know, you're bringing mental health into this and being like, okay, maybe he had
Alibaba.
these issues or that. Pleading insanity wins literally less than 1% of the time. So I don't think it's fair for us to use that as some source of like understanding why he did that. I don't think a mental health, I think it's a contribution, but I don't think it's enough for us to really sway our decision from life to death.
I don't know if y'all seen this, but there was this dude that was getting locked up, and I don't know if he was about to get the death sentence or something, but he tried to plead insanity, and this nigga was in the courtroom like, and everybody was looking at him like, and he was just like, everybody was like, yo, cut the act, bro. And like, nigga, you're not getting off. You're not getting off. If anything, this is like, our case is building stronger. Like, you're clearly like, something's wrong with you, bro. You know what you're doing.
And life sentence, I mean, like, have you guys watched Orange is the New Black? Like, I wouldn't want to be up in there for, like, for life, you know what I mean?
It's actually almost like more
Never watched the
humane
show.
to kill the person than
I
it is to
I
have
think
them
the
robbed.
thing is with the death
Wait.
Life, you know what I mean?
It's actually almost like more humane to kill the person than it is to
I
have
think
them
the
robbed.
It's more humane to kill the person? What? What?
I was really trying to like push for what the most humane option would have been. I would rather die than to live in the conditions that, you know, most prisoners live in.
You would, well, you don't get that choice. Like, bruh, that's exactly why they shouldn't get the death penalty. If you, who didn't even do anything, wouldn't want to be in jail and deal with that, or prison, that's the whole reason for prison, bruh. You're not supposed to go in prison and have a good time, my nigga. You want the easy way out. You just said it yourself. Therefore, that person would be getting the easy way out. He has to pay for his shit and do the time. I say life.
To like take someone's life, that's gonna sit on your conscience for the rest of your life.
Again,
Not me, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, boy? He the one who killed 2 people, bro. All I gotta do is like pull it. Well, now they do the needle. All I gotta do is put the needle in there. Yep, he's out of here. All right, guys, want to go watch some Twitch streams? Guys, want to watch some Twitch streams, man?
but that's that's like, I think, very idealistic to assume that everyone thinks like that. Because there's also
But
a lot
it's
of...
also like very cynical to be like, oh well, there's a bunch of people that don't think like that. So
There are
why
a
don't
bunch
you
of people
want to-
that
Damn, this girl just need to shut up. Everybody looking at her, making her look stupid right now. She just need to shut up, put them titties up.
We have 20 seconds, you guys. We have 20 seconds.
I feel like the death penalty is...
Okay, please pause your deliberations.
He's gonna give us more information.
Please raise your hands if you believe that he should be sentenced to the death sentence.
Oh shit, no. Come on, put your...
2 of you. Now, how many hands for the life sentence?
I still need more information, but I'm almost.
Yeah, for
Here comes
now,
the
with
plot
what you told
twist.
us, life.
I want the plot
Well,
twist.
guess what I have right here?
Plot twist.
He also beat off right after each murder.
Wanted to see if this new information would change their votes. After his arrest for the 2 murders, the defendant was
K.Vol donated $5. Yo, Dante should watch Black Mirror episode 5. I feel like that should be a new type of prison for people who commit horrible crimes.
I've seen all the Black Mirror episodes. Remind me what episode that is. Remind me what episode that is and what happens. I've seen all the Black Mirror episodes.
if this new information would change their votes. After his arrest for the 2 murders, the defendant was analyzed by 2 psychiatrists. They found him to be suffering.
You saw her, she's like, here we go. I was just talking about that bullshit. Hold on.
2 murders, the defendant was analyzed by 2 psychiatrists. They found him to be suffering from schizophrenia. It was also determined that the defendants had no previous relationship with either of the victims. Please.
So he just randomly killed them. I still say, like, you still gotta get that life, bruh. Death is just too easy. I feel like death is too easy, even though like it does take some years for the death to actually happen.
The psychiatric evaluation said that, okay, he had schizophrenia and stuff, but they didn't say that he is deemed a threat to society. That's also something they left out, and that's something that's always included. Then we can
she
then
really
better
know her
understand,
shit.
Like, okay, prison could also be something where he could have proper access to care, so he would have a doctor being able to provide him
I
medication.
don't think that he would.
I think he's clearly a threat to society. He just killed 2 people.
It would be nice
Facts.
to talk to doctors, several doctors, to see if he can be rehabilitated, and if there's no way to stop that train, then
Oh my gosh, she seems so sensitive, bro. I got nothing against her. It's just the way she was talking. It seems like she fucking cried at the end of fucking Hercules or something like that, bro. She just seems very sensitive. But all right.
I would kill him.
And I want to kind of
How about we?
I wonder how the doctors they probably have like some professional terms that they like terminology that they use and shit like that. But they'd be like, yeah, so Doc, what do you think about him? Oh, this nigga's out of his mind. Okay. This nigga I say the death penalty. This he's eating his thumb, bro. Get him out of here, man. He's not trying to learn anything or behave or anything, bro.
You take a step back. All right, let's say you're a family member.
No.
Stop
it.
No.
Okay, you know what?
I'm just
Here,
saying.
can I share my story, actually?
Oh my gosh, she got a story. Bro, nobody even likes her anymore at this point, I think.
So you're talking about a family member, right?
Yes.
When I was young, my mom was murdered in front of me. And the people that did the crime escaped prison. And they were never
Woundmocker donated $4.99. Sorry for being late. Dante just got back from my execution after work.
I just got back from my execution after work? What? Doesn't even make sense.
Straight UPFNG donated $5. Yo Dante, you heard of what they do in Norway, my guy? They have rehabilitation prisons that help the criminals become better humans, and now they got one of the lowest crime rates percentage in the world since they came around.
Oh. Yeah, I think I heard it. I think I heard about that.
and they were never tried, and they were never actually able to like pay for their crimes. If you would have asked me a month ago, I would have been like, oh, I want retribution in the form of blood, right? But I don't think that that's necessarily the right thing to do. I'm really confused.
That doesn't
all
help
my
with
life.
closure whatsoever.
It doesn't help with closure. It doesn't help the victims.
It was really cool that she got vulnerable about her mother.
I had to share that in that moment because it was going down such a like dark and bitter and angry, narrative.
Killing someone who is mentally ill, is that wrong? Cruel or unusual punishment? Is that wrong?
That's
to
what I'm
kill
trying to
someone
figure
that's not in
out.
the right mind
That's what I'm
state?
trying to figure out. Because I don't think this guy would get the care that he needed.
So you're saying that death penalty for him should still be?
Yeah, I'm switching to death penalty.
Okay.
If you're
Damn.
killing somebody, I think that's like a disorder in itself. There's just varied degrees. So I think like to even get to the point of pulling the trigger is already something's not right. I think anyways. So I think you can't base it off of, oh well, he was already like, we don't know if he was like diagnosed before this or not. So I think he pulled the trigger, and it shouldn't matter how degree you were on the scale.
You guys are also realizing you're trying to kill him for something that he cannot control.
Back for the final verdict. Please. Please raise your hand if you think the punishment should
Y'all heard that too, right?
be death penalty. Okay, 3 of you. Now, how about for
That he cannot control? How old is he? Let's figure out how old he is, bro.
the life sentence?
I still say the life sentence, bro.
I said it had to be unanimous, guys.
I'm sorry, is that what you said?
I'm gonna give you 5 extra minutes.
I think my opinion matters because I switched from death penalty to life sentence. What changed my mind was the fact that he had mental illness. I understand that there's people who are playing the system. He got examined by experts, and I want this person to get the help they need. And yes, I feel extremely sorry for the family that lost their family, and that sucks, that's terrible, but I want this person to get
KIANG26 donated $5.29. Hi Dante, sorry I'm late, just back from fucking nowhere, still ain't got a job, bro.
My thing is like, the thing that's crazy to me is like people people can kill like 2 people, and then it becomes like, well, now we gotta help this person so they can be better. I understand that. I guess it's for like, bro, I understand that, but if this is truly something that somebody just said, if they say that they can't control their hearing voices and things like that, how do you know that shit just won't randomly come back if that's how we really want to play it? How you know that won't randomly come back? Like, it's different. There's different types of like killing and shit like that. Let's say you get in an argument with somebody and then you're mad and then you kill them, and then like you do that and then you like instantly regret it. That's the type of people who need to be in these, you know, rehabilitation or, you know, get help and shit like that. Cause it's like they did something fucking stupid out of anger. But this guy, you have someone that is just like,
Shouts out to ImDontai.
I think I'm gonna kill. I think I'm gonna kill somebody, and then kill one person that you don't know, never heard of, and then you hear somebody scream, and then immediately think again.
Kill that person too. Kill them too. Kill them. Kill.
And then you kill them too. If we want to go with there's voices in their head, how do we know that they're talking? You can talk them through that, and they get help, and then you release them again, and then that shit just won't come back. Like, or it won't happen again. Like, how do you know that? How do you know that if we really gonna do this voice thing and they can't control it and it's out of their control and, you know, things like that? I mean, because people can act good in prison up until they get out, especially if they want to get out. Yeah. No, the voices. I don't think I. Wait, I hear. No, that's my belly. I think I'm good. I think everything's checks out. Let's get out of here. And then as soon as they step out,
I'm back.
I knew you were there the whole time. Let's find somebody else, shall we? Like, how do you know, bro? How do you know? I feel like they should just stay there for life. You just stay there for life. Like, it depends on the circumstances.
How maybe he gets life sentence with parole.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Kills 2 people randomly and then gets parole? Gets a life sentence with parole? We want this man back on the streets who has apparently a condition like that? I don't know.
I want to be on the side of empathy because you don't know what this person's going through, and I feel like it's just like to pull the trigger real quick, especially going through something like mental health, doesn't feel right for me. So I'd rather give him the life sentence to be, in the hopes that he's able to like go through like rehabilitation.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there's.
I just don't know. I don't know if it's something wrong with me. I don't know if it's something wrong with me, where if someone goes and murders 2 people for no fucking reason, they don't even know them, I don't have no empathy for them. I don't have any empathy for them. You went and killed 2 random people for no fucking reason. Like I said, if this was like a different scenario, then maybe I could understand. But they literally just said he did it for no reason other than the fucking probably voices in his head. The volume's already turned up all the way, bro. I don't know. Like, they're talking low. Their mic audio is low. I don't know what you want me to do.
No way to make this situation right. Like, the only way to make it right would be to go back in time and prevent it from happening in the first place, which is not possible.
Facts.
So, like, I think since we're dealing with someone who's schizophrenic and who has a mental illness, I think if there was a shot at them being able to seek treatment and like get the help they need and like snap back and become a regular human, I think we should give them that chance rather than
execute. I think it's giving the chance instead of just wiping it out completely.
Yeah, exactly.
He finna get canceled. So you're saying people with schizophrenia aren't regular humans? They're still humans just like us, man.
You're talking about giving him a chance. He killed 2 people.
Yo, thank you. I was about to say something racist. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
I'm not trying to downplay mental illness.
But not under the right.
It wasn't racist. It was stereotypical. Okay, it was stereo. It was like a stereotype. Let's just say, I'll just say this. Let's just say if he was black. Like, thank you, Jerome, bro. It was gonna be something along those lines.
He killed 2 people.
Thank you.
Because of what experts say?
Yeah, because of an expert say, like, okay, let's say he randomly killed your family. Oh, now it changes because it has something to do with you. That's what's wrong with humans, bruh. Humans don't care, and humans don't give a fuck until they be put in that position. However, that lady, the girl with the said her family got off. She brought up a good point. She was like, you know, the dude that killed her mother got off. She would want them to be. She wanted Did she say she would want blood for blood, or she wanted blood for blood, but now she would want them to get life and just get help? Shouts out to ImDontai. Who knows, man? Yo, John O. Thank you for the sub, bro.
Right.
Y'all are still debating.
Well, it's a really hard topic. There's no like, yes or no about this. It's all opinion based.
Shouts out to ImDontai. It's not my job.
Okay.
Let's try this one more time, shall we? If you think that the punishment should be the death penalty, please raise your hand.
Oh shit.
Y'all see this?
Yeah. Some people are just trying to go home,
All right, then life
It's
sentence.
almost lunchtime.
Life sentence, guys.
Life sentence.
Cool.
All right. I see like hesitating. We all agree.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
objections.
Yeah. More or
At
less,
all?
we all
Okay.
agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, with like an asterisk.
In the real case in 1993, the jury decided on a verdict: death penalty.
Ooh.
The Texas Board of Pardons and Paroles advised that the
28
defendant's
donated
sentence be
$5. Thank you, me Ling Ling.
reduced from death to a life sentence on the grounds of mental illness. However, Texas's governor denied the defendant's request for clemency. The defendant was executed in May 2004. This was the final verdict.
Someone said, "Cause he black." I mean, he's black and he's in Texas though, and he probably killed 2 white people. He probably killed 2 white. Bruh. No, we gotta think about it like this though. We gotta think about it though, bruh. This is a black man who's killed 2 people. And I don't want to say only 2 people, but with the shit that's been going on in the United States, 2 is a low number. This man killed 2 people and got the death penalty. And they said he had mental illness and all this stuff. Mental health issues. We have mass shooters who get life, who are getting life though, or like even they're getting help. But then again, we gotta go. You gotta understand. This was when, nigga. This was in 2004. Or he was executed in 2004. When did this happen? 1993. And is in Texas. And he black. Times were different. I guess they were different. No, they were different. But tough. It's tough to really look. I couldn't be a judge, man. There's too many variables, like I said. When you use your voice changer, you sound like the floaty head from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He had a deep voice. If he was white, he'd be chilling. Bro, like, I just hope there's no more, like, I hope the mass shootings are done. In my opinion, and a lot of people